Of prospects, has a win over the defending world champion, Mariana Sostin of Hungary, at the Dave Schultz tournament.
Very nice.
Yeah, very strong upper body for Jennifer Page. She's really solid in the ties there. And she's going against Shauna Isbell, who wrestles for Lindenwood.
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 I went to Lindenwood.
Did you?
Got my master's in Lindenwood. What do you think
go.
about that?
I think it's impressive you have a master's.
You didn't know that, did you?
I didn't know
Most people probably wouldn't figure.
Nope. Now, Isbell, the 4 seed coming in, hasn't wrestled yet today. Only 6 ladies at this weight. So the top 2 seeds got matches and advanced. Paige being one of them with a win over Beatriz Martinez of Oklahoma City. And there she is right there. The one thing to watch out for, she actually rolled her ankle pretty bad in Oklahoma City. I don't know if that's going to affect her today at all or not. Don't see any tape.
In Oklahoma City, how long ago?
It was about 3 weeks ago. So,
yep, she looks like she's bouncing on her, no problem. And we are underway. 60 kilos, women's semifinal. Jennifer Page, Shauna Isbell. Page in the red, Isbell in the blue.
Isbell third here at the U.S. Open a year ago. 8th in the Pan Am Games, or championships, I should say, last year. And Jennifer Page, 2013 world bronze medalist, junior world bronze medalist.
Page marches forward. Pulls her down to the mat, they circle. Isbell working on a 2-on-1, loses it. Back to open wrestling, fake shot from the outside.
Bronze medalist. She's a 2-time University Nationals champion. Placed second in this year's Dave Schultz Memorial International.
And there's a shot from the outside. Isbell gets into the leg. She's kind of caught underneath. They're squared up. Jennifer Page, left hand on the waist, right hand goes elbow. Nice job. Isbell sticking with it, trying to get her hips underneath. Uh-oh, headlock city. Yep.
Yep, there it is.
There's a headlock for Jennifer Page. She's going to get 4, and if she can readjust and turn Isabel's hips back over, she's going to have a shot. Nope, at the pin. Could she go near side cradle here? Hands are almost locked. Pulls that head down. Nope. Decides she doesn't need to go cradle, or wasn't able to, and they're going to come back up to their feet. Minute 41 to go in the first period, and a 2-0 lead for Jennifer Page.
All right, just to clarify, that's 2-0 because they were already on the mat. Those of you thinking feet to back, 4-point moves, actually 2-0.
Thank you, Richard.
Just a little clarification for you.
Bundle of knowledge here by Richard Immel, by the way.
True.
You need to know anything.
What I tell you, Jen Page, really strong upper body.
Yeah.
You see that? She sucked that right up. You got to stay active with her. If you're going to get in on that single, you got to get to that angle on the outside.
Page controlling the inside ties. Isbell controlling the elbows on the outside. Page changes the level. Now Isbell transitions to an underhook with the right hand.
Trinity Griffin in the red singlet on mat 2 came into the tournament unseeded.
And the official yells stop. And they're going to go passive blue.
Yep, so that'll be Isbell's first passive. Another one, she'll get put on that shot clock.
And we're down to 37 seconds to go in the first period. Isbell takes a shot, touches the leg, but can't quite penetrate into it. Attempt by Jen Page, no go. You know, we talked about this last year, Richard, during the U.S. Open, and it's even as evident, if not more evident this year, that the level of women's wrestling continues to grow and get better, and their ability, their confidence, their technique, their conditioning, everything, you know, they haven't been wrestling as long as the men.
Right.
Plain and simple, you know.
You see more depth. You got better coaches throughout the ranks.
Yep.
Better coaches working with them in high school and at the youth levels. More states are starting to accept high school wrestling, which really helps out. Starting to get states with, you know, all women's high school tournaments. Texas, California, Michigan's real big. You know, New York has a lot of great girls. I mean, all over.
Yeah.
And the training partners are just getting better and better and better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, tell you go watch Victoria Anthony and tell me she's not as good technically as.
Dude, she's
you know,
good.
Exactly.
She is really good. I'm really excited for that match, and we all know Clarissa's really good. course, Clarissa's been training with Sammy Henson. So I'd like to, interested to see what kind of influence the Bull has on her wrestling style. Of course, Sammy, 98 world champ, 2000 silver at the Olympics.
I'm a little partial to Sammy myself. He was,
I feel like we all
he was
can
my
be.
tutor a little bit at Oklahoma and at your alma mater.
He is at my alma mater. Not when I was there, but yes. Which is, well, it's not his alma mater. He was there for a couple years.
True.
30 seconds down in the second period. No change. It's 2-0. Jen Page with the lead. She's got an underhook, which Isbell kind of takes off, and it looks like she's turned into a Russian tie, but her head's caught underneath. She doesn't, ooh, nice little foot sweep attempt. Foot wasn't there. Let's see if she does it again. Paige tries that foot sweep because I see Isbell stepping left hard on her left leg, left foot, planting a lot of weight on it. And if Paige can time it right, that foot sweep or trip actually might turn out good for her. Shot from the outside. Good defense by Jen Page. She stops it, gets past the head, can't get past the hands.
And we're going to have a passivity warning there on Paige. You know, I have to admit, I'm a little surprised at how low scoring this match is. It seems Isbell's, I mean, she hasn't scored any points, but she's doing a good job of keeping this close and not letting Paige overwhelm her with those upper body attacks, you know. Well, let's see if she wears down later in the second period. About this time, you know, working heavy on the head like, you know, similar to Brent Metcalf. He works heavy on the head.
Andrew Howe,
you know, people start to break late in the second.
and they're going to go push out another point for Jen Page. 3-0, a little bit more comfortable lead now because, you know, if you give up a takedown, you're not going to be essentially losing with the
criteria.
Thank you. And Isbell fires off a shot, gets to the leg. She beat the head. She beat the hands. Now she's attempting to beat the hips, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Paige has her pretty much stopped. So slowly, Shauna Isbell is getting one step closer to scoring. She couldn't get past the head. Then she got past the head, but she couldn't get past the hands. Then she got past the head and hands, got to the hips, but couldn't get through the hips of Jen Page. And we'll see if she can fire one off and wrangle up some points here in the last 49 seconds of action. Of course, she needs a feet to back or 2 scores to get the victory.
Yeah, and this is where Isbell's going to have a hard time scoring with Paige hanging on the ties. Under 30 now.
And a shot from the outside again. She beats the head, hands, she gets to the hips. Paige giving her nothing, and Paige catching the ankle. She might circle around. Looks like she's going to try to arm drag. Circle to her right and try to score. 5 seconds to go. She gets it, didn't need it, but never hurt. She grabs some more points. 5-0, and that's going to be it. Jen Page is your winner. She will move into the finals tomorrow.
And she will face the winner of Brianna Delgado and Jenna Burkett. We're going to wrestle
right now here on this mat.
Very nice.
And, you know, side note, something I noticed.